Alright everybody, welcome to the battle. Ooh, she brought the Meganium. And no Spectrier, actually. No Spectrier is pretty insane. And no Quillfish. Okay. Honestly, no Quillfish is pretty good. No Quillfish is great. No Spec is pretty solid. She mentioned that she was Terra Poison Urshifu, 1000% expected for Primarina. That's why we have the Kibia Berry. And also Terra Water on Belly Bolt. So if she is Terra Water on Belly, I do think that's really good for me. For now, though, I do think that lead Urshifu makes the most sense. But even if not, I do think I just lead Samu. I do think lead Samu makes sense. Yeah. What could she go for? She could go for Noivern, go for like U-turn into Iron Treads. But then she kind of has to pick between dealing damage to me and rapid spinning. And if she rapid spins and I Aqua Cutter, then that's pretty rough. So let's just see. Okay, have fun, CREP. Let's see. Purdy. Okay, this guy. Honestly, I'm pretty chill with this. I want to say. She's more than likely just going to click Volt Switch if I had to guess. I kind of like the idea of just going into Zarude. I could go into Kilo. I am Volt Absorb. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Kilo. See if she Terras right away. She probably doesn't. She probably preserves. But I do think that going Kilo is very fair. Parabolic Charge. Okay, so she doesn't even go for that. Okay. Let's see. It does say that I did say that I was Terra Water. I do think I'm just gonna Volt Switch. She could very well swap. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Electromorphosis. Okay, so that is not whatever it's called. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go into Komala. I'm kind of fine, because this is just a good toxic switch in mainly. Okay, Chilling Water. Interesting. I mean, I'm fine with this. I do think I'm just gonna knock. I'm gonna knock this thing off. Okay. Decent damage. Gets rid of her heavy duty boots. Okay. Parabolic Charge. Does a bit, honestly. I do think I'm just gonna go for Body Slam. Just gonna try to do as much damage as I can to this thing. Maybe get a para off, something along those lines. Stall out some turns a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for Body Slam. Belly Bolt's definitely annoying for me. Definitely annoying. But it should still be okay. Okay, just going for Chilling Water. I mean, she doesn't even really want to switch in much here. I don't even really care to keep this thing around with Rapid Spin. I do think I just Body Slam again. I'm gonna be so real. Electromorphosis. I don't even know if... Okay. Parabolic. Yeah, this is fully fine. I just mainly want a free swap into Zarude. I probably could go for, whatever it's called. I probably could go for U-turn. I think I'm just gonna go U-turn now. Good. Electromorphosis, yeah, whatever. And I think now I go for Zarude. I go Zarude. How much does Zarude do to the Belly Bolt? If it's physically defensive, Power Whip does 52 to 61. Her best switch-in is probably Meganium. Could also switch into Noivern. That's also a potential thing. I do think I just Power Whip. Because even if she does swap into Noivern or Meganium, sure, U-turn would be better. But I do think that the potential upsides of just like doing as much damage as possible to this thing, yeah. Big bonkaroos. Very solid. Toxic. Sure, that's fine. I do think that she keeps this thing around now and she goes into like Noivern. I do think she goes into Noivern. Or she goes Meganium. Let's go into Hades here now. There we go. And if she goes for an electric type move here, or even slack off, then big ups. Big ups to her. Okay. Very good. Yep, that is definitely Noivern. That is completely fine. She sees I'm Sash. Yeah, no dip. I just go Ceaseless Edge. You're faster than me, so even if... Yep, you go U-turn. You break my Sash. Cool. Now you're forced to take huge chip with something. And I do think that Iron Treads, Ceaseless into Aqua Cutter. Okay. Meganium here. Okay. Whoop. Completely fine. And I do think I just go into Zarude now, and I click U-turn. Now I go Zarude and I click U-turn. She could be going for a Fairy-type move, but I do think that I am bulky enough. I mean, I'm a Zarude after all. Yeah, Giga Drain, that's not going to do anything. Banded U-turn is going to do a fat chunk to anything here. Do I see any leftovers on her side? No, no leftovers. Okay, good to know. U-turn now. Let's see. I don't think... Let's see. Meganium. I do think that this is pretty obviously fully Fizz-Def. 252. 252. And let's just calculate Bolt Nature. U-turn does like roughly half. 43 to 51. So she'll be taking at least over half. So unless she goes for like Synthesis here... I do think that she might be Boots. I do think she might be Boots, or she's Fizz-Def AV. That's also a potential thing. I don't think that's exactly the best thing. Yep, that is definitely Fizz-Def. And now... Do I just go into... I do think I just go into Kilowattrel and I Hurricane. Kilowattrel! Synthesis. Yep, that's fine. She's going to be forced to take damage on something. So I'm just going to click Hurricane. She could go into Treads. But I am TERA Water. So she might be afraid to do that. Okay. Going for that. She's probably going Treads. Boulder Step, I think that's Treads. Yes. Alright, we see Hazards. Hurricane, of course that misses. Why wouldn't it? I do think I just go into Zarude. I do think going Zarude and then just clicking, I could go Power Whip, could go Knockoff. I kind of like the idea of going CC, actually. I do kind of like that idea. Going CC might be decent. I'm not fully sure, to be honest. She could very well Rapid Spin. I think she's calking. I do think that she is calking how much I would do with whatever. Let's see. Earthquake, okay. That's fine. I think I just knock off. Yeah, I think I just knock off. I knock off here. I don't think she risks going into Urshifu on the Banded Power Whip. I think she either goes into Noivern or she just is content with leaving this thing in and like getting off a Rapid Spin. I do think she might stay in Rapid Spin because Rapid Spin into Poison should kill Zarude here. So I do think she spins, I knock off, and then I can afford to... Okay, no. She doesn't spin. Okay. Who does she swap in here? Clef? No, Noivern. Awesome. This is great. This is awesome. Choice Band, yep. Big donk. Boots. That's fine. I do think she could U-turn. If she U-turns... I do kind of like the idea of going Prima. I do think going Prima is good here. I don't think there's much she could really go for, aside from, like, you know, of course, Roost, maybe Defog. Roost, okay. That's fine. I do think I just Moonblast. I do think that Moonblast is fine. How fast is Meganium? Meganium is base 80 speed, whereas Primarina is 60. Okay, so I underspeed. Super Fang, okay. So she's content with just letting this thing go down. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that, honestly. One less switch into Banded Power Whip for Zarude. Honestly, the only switch in for Banded Power Whip on Zarude. Okay, Meganium. I do think I just go into Kilowattrel. I go into Kilowattrel. And then I think I go into... I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Yep. Giga Drain. I do think that she goes into... I do think that she goes into Iron Treads here. And if she does go into Iron Treads... What is her switch into Pyro Ball? She doesn't really have one. Let's see. I do kind of like the idea of going into Zagreus. Mainly just because I don't want to risk... You know what? Fuck it. Zarude is so low. I want to keep... Cinderace healthy for late game. I do think that going Cinderace is fine. Yep. She swaps. I don't think she is fast. Very good. And now I just go Power Whip. I sack Zarude in exchange for getting off huge damage. I go for... no, I said... I should have clicked Power Whip. But I mean, close combat is still fine. She doesn't really have a great... Actually... Okay, so she is speed creeping Zarude. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so that is actually really good information that she was speed creeping Zarude with this thing. I do think I go into you now. I do think I could just Ceaseless again. Yeah, I'm just gonna Ceaseless again. Fuck it. Even if she goes for Rapid Spin, I'm completely fine with this. Because even if she goes Rapid Spin, I for sure guarantee keep up one layer of Spike. Unless, of course, I miss. Knock on wood. But Hades doesn't miss. Hades never misses. No. He's my GOAT. He never misses. And if he does, then we crash out, of course. Everyone knows this. Everyone knows this information. But let's see. Okay, withdraw. Meganium? Maybe Urshifu? Meganium. Okay. Alright. Boots. We see that she is Boots. Good to know, good to know, good to know. Alright. I kind of like the idea of just going Cinderace. I do kind of like that idea. I think I'm going to do that, yeah. I think I am going to do that. How much does Banded Sucker Punch from Urshifu Dark do to Cinderace? It doesn't kill me. It doesn't kill me. That is actually good information. That is very good information, actually. I think I Swords Dance. Cinderace to Clefable. Double Edge doesn't do too much. If she is Magic Guard, and this is Max Fizdef actually. Okay. The fact that she stays in is pretty insane. Really now? You go for Encore. Wow. You're actually kind of insane for that. You're actually kind of insane for that. I cannot lie. If I was any other Cinderace set, that is absolutely insane. But I mean, I think this is still fine, yeah. I go this. I click Hurricane. Because I'm gonna rock you like a hurricane. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane. If she goes into Treads. Iron Treads. Kilowattrel. Hurricane. Does 32 to 38%. I do 2 at KO after Stealth Rock. Not after Stealth Rock. After 2 layers of spikes. From where she is at right now. Oof. Interesting. Very, very interesting, actually. Okay, let's see. Do I miss again? Oh, Purdy. Okay. Honestly, that's fine. Killing the Belly Bolt is actually pretty solid. Can't lie, killing Belly Bolt is pretty good. Very good. Boulder Step. She probably Rapid Spins now. I do think I'd Hurricane. Of course, dude. All those Hurricane misses. And nice crit! Nice crit! I hope you know, CREP, you never get to complain about bad RNG against me ever again. Ever again. Never. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna sack Hypnos here. That's so annoying, dude. That's so annoying. This thing has been so annoying for me. If I would have hit 2 Hurricanes, this thing would have been dead. Yeah, sacking. Whatever. I am just gonna go into you now. And then honestly, I just Ceaseless. I think she just goes into Meganium here. And if she does go into Meganium here, I do think I just, I get out my Spike, because having my Spike is important to me. It makes me think that she's unaware on Clef, almost, instead of Magic Guard. I don't know. She did have a lot of, whatever it's called, a lot of boots. Because between boots on Meganium, boots on Belly, and I don't know what item she has on this thing. Might be AV. If she stays in, that's honestly fine. Okay, yeah. Boulder Step. Beef Pool, yeah. Ceaseless Edge. Very good. Do I just go into Cinderace and click Pyro Ball? I do think that's what I do. I got up my 1. Giga Drain, yeah, that's fine. Another crit. Very annoying, let me just say. Pyro Ball now. She doesn't really have any good switch-ins to Pyro Ball. I think Pyro Ball should just kill Meganium from here. Meganium, Cinderace, even if she is 252, 252, max bold. I do 71 to 84. It's a roll. Of course it's a roll. And watch it be a roll that she gets. Because yeah, it seems like she's probably at like 75, maybe a little over 75. But like, what is the benefit to her staying in here? Just like sacking and getting like momentum? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. Bro! The game just hates me. Oh, I mean... The counter. Very funny. I think I do just go into Kilo now. I think I swap into Kilo. Maybe the swap was good for me. Maybe the swap was good for me. I don't know. I really don't know. This game has been so unlucky for me. 2 missed Hurricanes, missed Pyro Ball, got crit twice, and not a bit of good RNG in my favor. It is what it is. Counter, yeah. Alright, Kilowattrel. For the love of Christ, hit your fucking hurricane. Hit your hurricane, dog. Please, for the love of God, hit your hurricane. If you don't hit your hurricane, I am going to be so upset. Hurricane should guarantee kill. Does 84 to 100%. And then Iron Treads, after taking a layer of spikes chip, 2 hurricanes should be enough to kill. Come on. Come on, game. Don't do me like this. Don't do me like this, please. Maybe Terra Flying with Terra Blast would have been better, clearly, because Zarude... I guess I was preserving Fairy for Zarude. But let's just see. Thank Christ. Awesome. Way to go. Alright, way to go, Killowbird. Boulder Step. Yeah. Alright. I guess I'll just Hurricane. Confuse? Of course not. Okay. I did get that, so that's pretty solid. I do think I go into Prima here. I go Prima. And I think I flip turn. Oh, the Supercell. Of course she never misses those. Why would she ever miss those? No. Of course I miss a Pyro Ball and... of course I miss a Pyro Ball and... 2 Hurricanes, but no, she never misses a Supercell. No. Never. I'm molding here. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, it's the game we play. Okay, let's see. I don't think she risks me going for Pyro Ball. I don't think she does. I think she should always just sack this and then go into Clef or Urshifu here. Okay. Whoop-ah. Way to go. Very proud of you, Cinderace. Tall Star. Okay. Urshifu. Probably just gonna close combat me. I do think that I just lose, though. Like, the only way is if I get, like, a Pyro Ball burn. I don't even know if Pyro Ball can burn, can it? There's a 10% chance. But yeah, like, not even with Stab, like, I don't even think there's anything I can do. All those missed Hurricanes, all those, everything. Yeah, not great. I don't even know if it matters still. It probably doesn't. Oh! Bulk Up. Okay. Unironically? I still don't think it matters. I really still don't think it matters. Sure, I'll go into you, see if maybe I can get like a Stab Pyro Ball off. Maybe that'll do a little bit more. Drain Punch, yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, GG's CREP. I do think the burn doesn't matter. Like, we're not even gonna get it twisted. Like, it's funny that it happened, but like everything happening already, like, just put me back so far. Like, it didn't matter. It's funny that it happened, but it didn't matter. Maybe I'll be able to live not two. Ooh, crit. That's actually good. That's actually kind of huge. I still don't think it matters. I still do not think it matters. It matters for diff purposes. It matters for diff purposes. But I don't think that that it does matter. You know what? I'll take this. I'll take this. That crit and the burn, I will say, I'll say it evens out with the two missed hurricanes and the missed pyro ball earlier. I'll take that. I'll take that on the chin. Let's just see. Clef. Let's just say even if it was like just for like shits and gigs, let's just say it was like an offensive set with no HP, no defense. Yeah, not even a crit. Well, a crit does save me. A crit does save me. But I'm not even going to pretend like that wouldn't be the absolute luckiest thing on the face of the earth. GG's CREP, for sure. Yeah, that's FizzDef anyways. Doesn't matter. I'll take it. I'll take it. Not losing auto to the Urshifu, I'll take it. I hope you all enjoyed this week of the UDL Pokemon Draft League. GG's to CREP. Very heavy RNG both ways. But hey, I'll take the 0-1. I'll take it. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.